Hello my friends, today I'm excited to share with you a fun and easy monochrome painting tutorial in which we will use just one color and black and white. I'm starting to make a value scale and I've taken a Prussian blue. I didn't add some black into it because Prussian blue is already quite dark, but if you take another color, add some dark to the dark or to get the darkest dark, and then slowly mix in some white. The official value scale is about 10 different values, but in your painting you will have to have about 4 or 5 different values. I did a light sketch of the girl. Don't worry about the proportions because it's just a sketchbook exercise. So it doesn't really matter if it's a bit wrong or she's a bit out of proportion. You can also trace the drawing because it's not about the paint, but it's not about the drawing, it's about the painting. I'm starting to block in the colors. I've added some cold wax into it because I love the cold wax, and I'm working with a ball scraper. But you can of course work with a brush. The advantage of working with a ball scraper is that you can't go into detail. So if you want to have a loose painting, take a ball scraper or a very big brush to avoid going into detail, too much into detail. I like to start with the darks and then slowly go lighter. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a sketchbook exercise. I often print my reference pictures in black and white because that helps you to see the values. And you can always scrape back into paint, especially if you added the cold wax. You don't have to copy the reference picture. Because you're the artist, you can always change a little bit. Now I'm adding the colors in the legs. And to get this 3D effect, you really have to look at the values, the lights, then a middle tone, and then a darker one. So things that are round have never the same value. There's always somewhere where the light hits and some part which is in the shadow. The advantage of working with just one color is that you don't have to concentrate on skin colors or color mixing. You can just focus on the values, the lights and the darks. Like I said, I always put the darks in first. When I work with a brush, I hardly put any wax in it. The wax was really for the background. I absolutely love this kind of exercise because it's very relaxing. You just can't go wrong. I'm not going to do the patterns in the dress, I think. But you could. It often helps as well when you squint, you can see the values better. Or take a picture of your painting and then turn it into black and white and compare it with your reference picture. That helps too. Try to go very dark there where it's dark and use white for the highlights. I'm adding a bit of a shadow in the mirror, even if on the reference picture you don't see the shadow. And working in a sketchbook should really be relaxing. It's really time to try out things for a bigger painting. Using some stencils, for example, to make some pattern in the dress. Works well. And maybe I will add some pattern to the background too. Starting to look quite cute. It's such a fun reference picture. You can make marks with your bowl scraper. Just some lines. You can take some stamps. You can scribble with a skewer. You can print in some bubble wrap. Here I'm using a skewer just to scribble. I really love the pattern, and I think I will do some pattern in the background too, so that it's flowing from her dress. So this really works the best when you put some cold wax in your paint. Then it's thick enough to use the stencils. And even in the stencils I'm using a bit of dark blue and a bit of middle blue and light blue. Just to create some interest. I kind of like how it turned out. I'm taking off the tape, then she always looks nicer. So here's the finished paint. I hope you liked the video, and I really hope that you are going to try it out and not just watching the video, but also really paint and experiment and explore. It's a super good exercise to see if you use enough darks and lights in your painting, and it will help you to turn it into a beautiful painting later. I've turned this sketchbook exercise in this finished painting. Thank you so much for watching this fun and easy monochrome painting tutorial. And if you like this video, please comment, like and subscribe to get more painting tips and techniques. And let me know in the comments, what color would you choose for your monochrome painting? I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.